Well. You guys won't believe what I saw earlier today. So before I do a recap of the Astros versus the Athletics, I figured why not do a reaction to this video. X-Men 1991 back again with another video reaction, and after 3.5 to 4 months, the guy that likes to go up on stage and slap people, my mom's birthday twin, the Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith, broke his silence after what he did to Chris Rock at the Oscars. This is on his Facebook. He posted on his Instagram and his YouTube channel of him breaking his silence, talking about what happened to him or what he's been up to since he slapped the hell out of Chris at the Oscars. So without wasting any more time, the first person I saw that did a reaction to this was my man Tyrone Magnus. Shout out to Tyrone Magnus, man. He's an amazing YouTuber. He's been on YouTube for the past decade now. 10 years. He was the first person that I saw did a reaction to this. So I need to do a reaction to this myself. And I see other people do a reaction to this on YouTube as well. So this video is going to be titled, It's Been a Minute, or Will Smith Breaks His Silence Reaction. So if you want to check out the video, I will leave a link to it in the description below. And without wasting any more time, let's get right into Will Smith breaking his silence since his appearance at the Oscars. It's been a minute. Over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
Right.
I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and you know, that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and you know, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. And say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to hear what he had to say. So, I forgive Will for what he did to Chris. No matter what happens to him, I'll always support him, and I'll always be a fan of him. No matter what happens to him. And yes, I mentioned earlier that y'all know Will is my mom's Libra twin. They both share the same birthday, as well as Scottie Pippen and T.I., September 25th. Speaking of September 25th, let y'all know ahead of time, the new season of The Simpsons will premiere on my mom's birthday, Sunday, September 25th at 8/7 Central on Fox, as well as The Great North, Bob's Burgers, and Family Guy. So I forgive Will for what he did. I'm glad he finally took the time and talk about what he's been up to and since his appearance at the Oscars. And with all due respect, he needs to leave Jada's toxic ass. With all due respect. She's pretty much trying to ruin his legacy, and I really don't like that. So, Will, you have to let Jada go, bro. She's trying to fuck up your legacy, and I really don't want that to happen. So if you want to watch the video, I'll leave a link to the page in the description box below so you can watch it. But that's going to wrap up my reaction to Will Smith breaking his silence after what he did to Chris Rock at the Oscars. If you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next video reaction. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. What are your 2 cents in the comments down below about Will Smith finally breaking his silence after what he did to Chris at the Oscars? I'll be back in a minute to do a recap of the Houston Astros versus the Oakland Athletics.